Greetings everyone, welcome to another episode of UJ Sport on UJTV. My name is Colin Maepa, the Communications Coordinator at the University of Johannesburg Sport. Today we share with you the highlights of what went down at the launch of the UJ Sport Alumni Affinity Group on Friday, 29 September 2023. Universities globally take great satisfaction in the achievements and societal influence generated by their alumni, which in turn establishes a lasting legacy with far-reaching implications for upcoming generations. The University of Johannesburg Sport has cultivated a cohort of exceptional student athletes who have subsequently pursued careers in national and international teams, as well as renowned teams or clubs that enjoy widespread admiration from millions of people across the world. The alumni of our institution have made significant contributions to the success and ongoing narrative of South Africa, both via their participation in various sports such as cricket, rugby, football, hockey, squash, basketball, athletics, as well as through their coaching endeavors. The objective of UJ Sport is to cultivate the comprehensive development of student athletes and maintain the longevity of emerging talent through the provision of an exceptional student experience, high-quality possibilities for university sport participation, and the employment of top-tier coaching staff. This vision has shown notable individuals like Francois Pina, Amanda Kudzie, Lehlohonolo Majoro, Amanda Dlamini, Alexa Pina, P.T. Kudzie, Bradley Canel, and individuals such as Khotso Mokoena, the long jumper, Ronald Brown, the blitzbox rugby player, Sizwe Ndlovu, the medalist from London Olympics, Kgothatso Munjane, the tennis maestro, Tsiki Ntsabeleng, who plays in the Major League Soccer in America, Ntabeleng Mudiko, who is the current senior women's football team at the University of Johannesburg. These people have represented the university and South Africa, afterwards achieving international recognition by hoisting the university and the South African flags high on global platforms.
My name is Leslie Mpunzi. I am the president of UJ Convocation as well as a council representative. Today we launched the Sports Affinity Group, which means a lot to us. We hope that through the launch of this group we are going to be able to tap into professional bodies which could also provide us funding and other guidance in terms of how we nurture the current cohort of students. But importantly to mention is the fact that it is important that former graduates of the university keep in touch with the university so that they are informed about the strategic direction of the university and its policies. We also intend to ensure that we also hold high our academic degrees so that they retain their value and currency. It is important for former graduates to be in touch with the current cohort of students. For example, you know that in terms of access to funding, it is not every student who has access to funding. So giving back in kind through food parcels, for example, through participating in fundraising initiatives, as well as giving back through your time. It is equally important to ensuring the betterment of the students. I would also like to cite the fact that it is important for all former graduates to be in touch with their university so that we draw on the matured networks of our alumni, as well as ensure that there is a societal impact and we reach areas that we could not reach. Yeah. In the next 5, 10, 15 years from now, I would like to see this affinity group of the sports division having secured quite a number of funding from professional bodies, I expect it to grow in numbers. I expect all former graduates who have participated in different disciplines of sports to be engaged. This also ensures that there will be adequate or proper mentorship of our current cohort of students, as well as ensure or give them the right pathway, or let me say the blueprint, as to how could they ensure that they compete on a competitive or much more professional basis. So in the next 5 to 10 years, I would like to see it grow in numbers, as well as us securing a lot of funding that will also fund our current cohort of students in the sports discipline.
Look, it's always a pleasure just being a part of any UJ event, but I think this is a lot more special in a sense that it's a platform that is now official for us alumni to come back and be able to engage with present students. And I hope that it's something that, grows and becomes big, because also for us as alumni, it's also good to be able to catch up, find out where each one of us are in our careers, and also see how we're able to, help each other out at our level as well, but also, again, being here with students to know what it is that they need, how it is that we are also able to assist them as well with, whatever expertise that we might possess at the current moment. Look, long-term, anything, that has a long-term goal needs to grow, needs to be bigger, needs to be efficient in how it operates. So, again, it's a big pleasure to be here for the launch of it. But, again, 5 years from now, the hope is that we can see more of our alumni joining. And this is not just, let's say, current athletes who then leave and come back in the next 5 years. I'm talking about ladies and gents who were there during my time and even before my time, because there's a lot of experience that can be shared with athletes. And look, I know things change and they change quickly, but a lot of the principles that helped us succeed as athletes are still applicable as well today, even though there might be newer and more effective methods of, training and becoming a better athlete. But from a principle point of view, I think more of us coming back in 5 or 10 years' time, it's still going to add a lot of value to the youngsters coming up. Look, I think my message to the alumni themselves is to go out there and get in touch with a lot more other alumni and let them know about the group and bring them here. For the people that really are the target market for this group, being the students who are currently participating for UJ, they need to know that we are here for them. We are here to share as much experience with them as we've gained over the years. And again, we are here to help raise funds where we can. So even in our corporate spaces where we are, we need to be able to speak to them and also see how they can help groups like this to grow and prosper as well.
My name is Kotso Mokwena, Olympic silver medalist, chairperson of the Athletes Commission at the Olympic Federation, as well as entrepreneur. It means a lot to be part of the UJ Alumni Affinity group in sports. It's actually it's a bigger platform that gives us the former athletes a chance to collaborate with the athletes that are upcoming, in terms of giving them that space for them to be able to speak on terms that that they need in order for them to become one-day Olympians, to become successful, to become mentally free. Because there's a lot that's happening right now, and our athletes, sportsmen and sportswomen, need the guidance and the advice, and more importantly, the support, so that they can also reach a higher level. So it means a lot for me to be part of that movement to help the next coming generation of athletes from UJ. I think I was blessed enough to go to my very first Olympic Games while I was still in high school. And I think that was an eye-opener for me. Fortunately for me, it was Olympic Games. And I've been to 4 Olympic Games, and I've got 1 silver Olympic medal. I've been to the World Junior Championship. I've got a gold and a silver for long jump and triple jump. I'm currently the national record holder still for triple jump. And I'm a gold medalist for the Commonwealth Games, World Championships indoor gold, World Outdoor Championships silver medalist, as well as 4-time African championship African champion in the long jump. These are the events those are the accomplishments that I have when I was an athlete, and I hope it will inspire athletes that are coming up, especially at UJ, that it's possible to succeed. If you just focus and put your mind to it, you'll definitely succeed. My message to the upcoming who want to reach out to UJ is that open yourself up to serve. And I think I stand in a position to serve. And I think also those athletes that want to become the best, they must open up to serving. And it will help them once they retire also, once they become former athletes, to fall into line of serving other athletes as well. And I think it will be a very positive cycle, to open up to serve. We as the alumni in sports, we are opening up ourselves to serve, so that the future athletes can also see what it means to serve, so that one day they can also serve the next generation. I think it will absolutely be like its own agency for UJ that brings sports talent to one place and succeed.
Well, one, it means that we will keep in touch with our graduates. And also, I think it's important to say it's not only about alumni, but it's also about the Friends of UJ. And UJ is a very big family. So we're looking forward to having our alumni, the Friends of UJ, participating in all our programs, but most importantly, for them to invest their time, their talent, and obviously their finances in making sure that UJ continues to grow and we soar above everyone else. Well, as a start, as you know, tomorrow we're having the UJ Future Walk. The Future Walk is going to be a standard in our calendar as an institution, and it will happen every Saturday of the 20th of September, because 20th of September is the International Day for University Sport. So as UJ, we will continue to celebrate the day, but most significantly in the form of the walk, which will be linked to a number of sports that will happen on that particular day. And as a family in UJ, we want to ensure that everyone brings their family. So we'll link it to a picnic and a market. And as you know, UJ is part of the Healthy Campus program with FISU. So on that day, we will be promoting healthy living, everything health. We are a big family.
My name is Luandile Simelane. I am, now newly the convener of the UJ Affinity group. It's critical. Institutions of higher learning all across the world have always ensured a familial culture where those who have come through its corridors give back to its corridors. And I think that this launch today is indicative of the fact that the University of Johannesburg is aware of the value and the goodwill that they can get from those of us who have walked its corridors, who have sat at its desks, and who have served in many of its structures. If somebody didn't do it for us, we wouldn't be standing here. And we wouldn't be in the offices that we hold. We wouldn't be serving where we are serving. We wouldn't be living the lives that we're living if somebody didn't do it for us. If somebody didn't say that we want the future students who were us at the time to have the same opportunities as us and to find, a great holistic institution. So I think that's what we do. We have a responsibility as human beings to leave every place we enter in a better condition than we found it. I think they can look out for the alumni office. They can reach out to the alumni office. Even me, it took maybe 2-3 years after I graduated to realize, oh, there's an alumni office. And the minute I contacted it, did my registration, paid my alumni fees, I started getting all my correspondence. You know, the institution keeps us up to date with what is happening in the university. We attend AGMs of the convocation. So I think reach out to the alumni office and reach out to any other of your former peers who you are in varsity with, who might be able to tell you what's going on and if they are still involved, like myself. I mean, any friend of mine who was a friend of mine at UJ, I definitely will be on the phone going, hey, come back, we've got work to do at home. Yeah, I think we need to embrace the culture of giving what you can. You know, today, the message that came out strong today is it's not just about money. You know, it's about the time. It's about giving, being here and attending UJ events and supporting UJ's activities. And maybe even mentoring, young athletes and young students, or whatever your current expertise is, and lending it back to where you got it. I mean, this is where I got whatever expertise I have. So I definitely do want to lend it back.
The University of Johannesburg, the future reimagined.